What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 20,000 steps out here. You know, it's a lot of people out riding their bikes today. It is a great day for that. I need to pull my bike out coming up soon. I haven't rode it in like a month. Actually, no, it's been longer than that. Since I started doing the 10,000 steps for my channel, I've not rode my bike. So I think that's been going on 2 months, or exactly 2 months. So, okay. Yeah, it's definitely time for me to get my bike out. But let's talk about these OF chicks, man. They down bad. I didn't realize this since, I don't really deal with that platform. But wow, many of them, no, ain't no many of them. Majority of them are broke. They are not making a livable wage off of that platform. They down bad. Only the top percent. We're talking about like that 1% echelon of them is really killing it. The rest of them, they may be making some decent money. You got the top 3 to 5%, something like that. They're making, decent money that they can live off of. But I mean, honestly, they probably aren't making enough money that they can live off of either, because the lifestyle that they try to portray is one of abundance. So even if they are making decent money, let's say hypothetically they're making like 80K a year doing that, I mean, they be trying too hard to flex. So they end up in debt, well, a bunch of debt. So yeah, even them, the ones that should be doing okay, still down bad, because the level of spending that they're doing, it just does not allow them to be comfortable. And under them, listen, they doing poverty numbers. They're not even making minimum wage. So there's that. It's like 95% of them, or 90% of them. I'll say that. I think it's like 90% of them. They're making below minimum wage. So why is this? It's because it's too many of them. It's too many of them. And they're not very unique or special in any way. I mean, you show up on the platform and you just show your goods. You show TNA, you show the box. And I mean, there's nothing unique about that. Like every woman has exactly what you're showing. So why in the world should people pay for that? And I mean, it's so easy to see this stuff for free nowadays. Y'all heard me saying in one of my videos yesterday about how TNA is great if you a man. It still is great, but it just don't hit like it used to anymore, because it's everywhere. If you're on social media, it's everywhere. You really don't have to look for it. It's gonna be in your feed, even if you don't want it. It's gonna be in your feed. The algorithm is gonna pick it up one way or another, because somebody you follow clicked on it, they interacted with it, and now it's gonna shoot it to you, because there are other things that they like that you like as well. So hey, the algorithm will shoot this to them. Maybe they like this too. This guy likes TNA, maybe you like TNA too. So, I mean, I'm sure you do, but y'all get the point. So you got 90% of these women down bad, not even making a minimum wage salary off of this. So they finding themselves having to go get jobs. I think once upon a time, it was like really good money, easy to get or whatever. But whenever there's something very easy and lucrative, you're going to have a bunch of people jump onto the trend, and they're going to saturate it to where it's no longer that easy paycheck that it once was. Now it's very competitive now, and you got to really do some things. I don't know what those are, But it's just like with YouTube. YouTube's very competitive. You're going to have to do some things to separate yourself from everybody else that has a channel in order for you to see some sort of turnaround on it. You have to be unique because you can't be boring, and you have to be providing something that someone else isn't. Or if it is similar to with somebody else, your version of it. But it has to be unique in some sort of way. And OF, I mean, they're all doing the same thing. They show they box, show TNA, show they feet. I mean, they just all really doing the same stuff. It's the same stuff with just different faces. There's no personality. It's just body. That's not anything special. So I understand why this is went in the direction that it has. I mean, you know, gotta just get a job, I guess. You know, it is what it is. You're gonna have to just get a job. This whole thing, it was lucrative for a while, and it no longer is. I didn't know that it was that bad, though. When I saw the 90%, you know, thing, that I just knew. Because, okay, I used to see on Twitter a lot. You'll have some chick on there with an OF account trying to basically funnel people to her OF, and she'll have in her handle top such and such percent on OF. So I really thought that, you know, like all of these women was just killing it. I mean, you got enough simps out there that's subscribing to the stuff. That's for damn sure. I really wish that weren't the case, because it's kind of embarrassing to be paying for something like that when, you know, there's so much of it that's free. And these chicks, you're funding their lifestyles, and they would never touch you. They would never touch you. You got to pay to even get an interaction from them. Like, how do you not see that as being pathetic? And then the simps, some of them, they be simping so hard. They be buying cars and stuff for the chick they pining for. I seen this chick post a car. She posted like some BMW SUV. I think it was the X5. And she said, one of my subscribers bought me this. Man, you done bought this chick a $80,000 vehicle, and you can't even get a shout out by your name? That's just wild to me. That is beyond disrespectful. And I don't understand how guys still simp so hard for these chicks when this is the dynamic. And she's not the only one. I saw one, she had got a Tesla. Her subscriber bought her a Tesla, and same thing. She was like, one of my subscribers bought me a Tesla. I seen guys pay for a meet and greet, and man, just the body language, you could tell this chick is not into him. She don't even want to be there. She takes a picture with him, and this is a true story. I saw this. She took a picture with the guy. She didn't even want to touch him. How crazy is that? She didn't even want to touch him. Here she is next to him in a picture. She could have put her arm around him or let him put her. She didn't even want physical contact. And this dude, this was some guy that had paid her tens of thousands of dollars. I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say it was like 40 G's, something like that. He was like some crypto dude that made a bunch of money with crypto. But just because you got a bunch of money, you know, because you're doing okay with crypto, bro, stop being a simp. It's not a flex. Spending that type of money on a chick that don't even want to let you touch her for a photo op is just beyond pathetic, man. It really is. That is beyond pathetic. So, but those are the types that's actually killing it, all right? When they got whales dropping 40 G's on them, stuff like that. Most of these chicks don't got that, as you can see. 90% of them don't have some whale that's just that obsessed with them to where they about to buy them a car or, you know, pay to be flew out. Hey, one of them though, she let one of her subscribers smash. I don't remember what the raffle was. I think I think if you like subscribe to her or whatever, a certain tier, if you subscribe to her, you were entered into basically a raffle. She was gonna pick you, let you fly out, and she'll film a video to put on her channel with you smashing her. And dude won. He went out there and smashed. He enjoyed it, and she gave him props saying he handled business. So, I mean, he still ultimately paid for the box, but at least he got something out of it, because 99.9% of these guys don't even, they would never, ever, they are never going to end up in a scenario that he did. All right. The chick that he pining for, he at least got to smash her. And then now there's a video of it on her channel of him doing this. So he's forever got that. He's going to always be satisfied. He's going to always believe this was money well spent, because that chick he wanted so bad, it was some 1 in a billion chance, and he got to get his wish of actually getting with her. 99.999999999 of the rest of them MFs will never find themselves in that scenario. So yeah, you got to have one that's like that to even just justify being bothered with this sort of stuff. But I'm gonna leave this there, man. You got a handful, a very small handful of these chicks at the top that's really killing it, but they killing it to a degree that nobody else can eat. The rest of them at the bottom underneath, they are not eating. And the discrepancy between the ones that's killing it and the ones that's not is wide. It's a wide gap. So sorry sis, if you thought you was gonna make an OF account and you was gonna be just swimming in vacations and some sort of penthouse in Miami or whatever, you're gonna be living this influencer lifestyle, reality that sunk in. And for all your efforts, what have you done? You've embarrassed yourself. You've exposed yourself online in a way that if you got a kid, he's one day gonna see, or his friends is gonna see, and they're gonna be teasing him. You know, somehow your dad might find out about this stuff, whatever, and now you've humiliated your dad. You know, it's just, ladies, do better. Like, provide men with more than just your body. Your body is important, but you got to be able to have more to offer than just that. So I'm gonna leave this there. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. Thumbs up, subscribe, peace.